Now, don't mind me. I'm just the nosy neighbor that hears everything. And if it's loud enough for me to hear it, then it's loud enough for the whole block. Welcome back, Nosy Gang. This is season 2 of the Anonymous Gossip Podcast, where they say it with their chest. And Ari has opinions too. So let me go on ahead and introduce the voices you already know, the opinions you didn't ask for, and the tea you definitely came for. Hosted by Chanel and MJ. Back unfiltered, allegedly liquored up, and absolutely ready to mind everyone's business. Anonymously, of course. So grab your drink, lock your doors, and lean in close, because the tea is hot, the opinions are louder, and the nosy neighbors? Oh, baby, we're listening. Stay nosy, stay anonymous.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back. Y'all are now tuned into another episode of AG
Anonymous Gossip Podcast. And today, y'all, we got Trump's assassinator, Chanel.
You just had to be the one to get that.
Oh, yeah, they said light-skinned black male. And I said, oh, there goes Chanel.
Light-skinned black male is me, huh?
Yeah, because you tried me last week. I didn't forget.
I think that resembles more you than me.
I'm not light-skinned, so...
Okay.
That's you. That's all you.
You have light-skinned tendencies.
It is what it is.
Yeah, well, yeah. MJ's so rude, y'all. He just has to throw the first punchline. He gets us distracted.
No, because last time you said you could smell my breath, and so I'm just getting you back. It's called karma, so I'm getting you back.
Welcome back, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's having a great week thus far.
2 more days of that work.
Yeah, 2 more days of that work. Yeah, MJ, how has your last weekend/week been going?
It's been good. I got my hair retwisted.
Period.
Yeah. Honestly, that's it. I meant to tell everybody that I was listening last week. Apologies for it being late. I thought I I thought I saved it for 9:30, but it was still in draft, and I was like, oh shit.
So what time did you end up posting?
Like 4
p.m. Oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, y'all still got it on Wednesday, but apologies.
Get it. Be patient.
Yes,
okay.
I was like Chrisean's son for a minute.
That's fucked up.
It is. I apologize.
You are
just a Red Bull.
Today. My goodness.
How was your weekend? Oh, you know what? You never came by to get your stuff.
I didn't. I totally forgot.
Had me waiting till 11 o'clock.
No, you was up regardless. Please, rubbing your feet together on that couch, please.
I was upstairs in my room.
But I had went to see the Michael Jackson movie.
How was that? I heard it was good.
I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I have no complaints about the movie. It was very well done. All of the actors and actresses were spot on. Like, I have a newfound appreciation for Michael Jackson because...
Good. He's a legend. He's a
lot
star.
of people don't know this, but I used to be terrified of Michael Jackson as a child.
Because you came at the wrong time.
I came at the wrong time, and it was like bleached skin, babies out the window, child predator allegations. So, like, being 7, 8, 9, 10 and like seeing all that shit on the news and just him, his face is not, his nose jobs, and it scared me as a child.
Understood.
So
that's
now that I went to see the movie, I understand. Like, I've been understood like the vitiligo and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It just made me see him more as like this super.
You got to see a different light on him.
Yeah, like he was literally just like misunderstood and just like super talented and didn't have a childhood.
And I was going to say his father was that gremlin.
His father was a dick.
That man is a
Fuck
gremlin.
you, Joe Jackson. May you rest in hell. Coleman Domingo did an amazing job.
Oh my God, you just took me out.
My God, just down to the facial expressions, and like Coleman Domingo did 10 out of 10. Long did really good too, but
good.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, like, so the black co-workers, we were all talking about Michael.
What was y'all saying?
They were saying that was really good. They said that they put a whole lot of effort. No, I want to go see it now. After talking to people today, on Monday, it was like, okay, I have to go see it. So I'm gonna have to plan something to go see it.
Yes. I highly suggest for those of you who haven't, like, it's definitely just like a feel-good movie. There is gonna be a part 2, and I'm super excited.
I just saw that they greenlit it.
Yep, it's in the early production stages. So.
Good. But I was going to say, they probably said, you know what, let's just give them a little bit. Because Michael, I wonder what the second one's going to be. The second one's going to be crazy.
Well, the first one, without spoiling, the first one ended off right after the last Jackson 5 I can't remember the tour. Was it the Victory Tour or something? I can't remember, but it ended right like, around
It was
that.
like in the 80s.
Yeah, 80s, early 90s. It ended around that time period, so I feel like it'll pick up
Right after
around
that.
that time as well. Yeah, but definitely 10 out of 10. The Jackson Estate, baby, can I just have a inkling, a percentage of how much money they got?
Give me a little.
But they is swimming in dough.
And no offense, I'm gonna say, as long as y'all can pay my bills for the next like 40 years, I'll be good.
And they could do that without an issue.
Yeah.
But they can't do that for everybody. But
I mean, I'm not asking for everybody.
They are swimming in dough. Like,
I'm just asking for myself. That's it.
Between the royalties and all of the things.
And now this movie's gonna help them get your money.
Definitely, yes.
Even though Jermaine Jackson, fuck you. That's a Clayface looking person.
Memes of Michael Jackson, like when he will do acceptance speeches, he'll be like, "I love all my family, even you, Jermaine." Have you been seeing those? No? Okay. All right, y'all. Well, let's hop into the question of the day. As you guys know from last episode, I've been slacking on the question of the day, but I did do this one. So let's give it a whack. If you were trapped in a creepy town, to be honest, how long are you surviving?
So what type of creepy town? Is it like From?
Yes.
I mean, you can just kill me that first day because I'm not about to be doing all that stuff. Or if it's like I'm where it is, I'm not doing this.
You're not even going to try to survive?
No, for what? No. So this is the thing. Will I live?
Are you going to answer that question?
No, will I live? So if you're in this creepy town, am I going to survive and get out of it? Or is it just like, we don't know? So if I so if I don't know, just y'all can just admit because I'm not about to do this. Y'all not about to have me in this.
Okay, how do you think you would go out? Like if
I was in From, those little things would have ate me.
You would have been out at night and you would have just stood there.
No, I think I would have been scared. I'd be too damn scared to be outside. I'd be like, I can't go nowhere.
So then how would you do it?
I don't know. Because I'm just thinking like, so if I'm actually trying to survive, I'm going to try to survive and be praying. But then I feel like my body's going to be right. So I'm not going to be eating. I'm going to be stressed the fuck out.
Oh my God. You're going to be in a tutu.
Yes. Looking like skin and bones.
I definitely don't think I will. I think I would definitely make it past the first day. But eventually, knowing me, like, after that first week, I'm going to be like, look, what are we doing? What's the plan?
See, thank you. That's how I feel like.
Yeah.
But no, you got to tell me if I'm going to live or not. I'm not about to do this.
But
I already got to live through this hellhole that we call life right now. I'm not about to be in no creepy town. And this.
But I wouldn't just kill myself. Like, I'm too cowardly to just.
I'm not killing myself.
Not cowardly, but no. They would have to just catch me slipping.
They would have to catch me sleep.
Not sleep.
I'm like, can y'all just wait till I fall asleep and then y'all can get me?
It don't work like that.
I can't, no, because I'm not about to just be like, even though I say, I'm just be outside, I'm not going to be outside because I'm going to be scared.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of getting at. Like, I'm not just going to go out like and just be like.
And then knowing me, I don't want to be the last survivor, but knowing my luck, I'll be the last survivor. I'll be pissed.
By yourself.
Yeah, so like, come on. Like, no, I did not sign up for this. Let me be like... I don't know.
I want to go out like a soldier, like
maybe I don't even want to go out like a soldier. I just
like a hero.
I just want to go out.
I just want peace.
Yes, because I can't. After a week, and I'm just thinking like from after a week of that, I am done. I am fed up.
Yeah,
we can't watch Baddies. We can't watch Young and Reckless.
No Wi-Fi. It's just bad.
Got a man in a yellow suit transforming. This is, what I'm going to say, Jesus, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but please forgive me. Get me out of this. No, I can't.
I'm telling you. Well, I kind of did that question of the day to kind of like be a little head start into our first what to watch question. I mean, not question.
What to watch for the first show, which is From.
Segment.
Yes.
Which is From. We are on episode 3 now. It's 2?
Yeah. Because it just started yesterday.
Last week.
Started last week.
Okay, so what are our thoughts on episode 2?
So I just brought down a little bit of stuff. So those kids got on my nerves. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Ethan,
and I feel like the episode is still moving very slow.
Yes, I want to see what's happening. We do get some clues. Julie, so she's trying to go back to in time to find her, save her father.
But
I don't
she
think that's
keeps
gonna
like,
happen.
it's not. But she keeps forgetting the fact that she
These
can't
people can see
accomplish
you.
it. So she
Yeah.
keeps going back and trying. It's actually kinda crazy.
Yeah, and I think Ethan told her about how people can go into the past and see stories, but they can't really change them. And I
Right.
think she forgot that. Ethan seeing his dad, that was kinda
Yeah,
wild.
that was so sad, but I think they purposely set it up like that.
And then I was gonna say, so let's take it back to last season.
Mhm.
When the dad died, didn't he get his, like, neck sliced?
Yeah, it wasn't in
But
that one.
then
When they
I'm
were in
like,
the woods, it was the guy in the yellow suit who did it.
yes, I'm just like, "Wait a minute," but when we see his body this
It was
time, it's like, oh,
hung in a barn,
so I'm
so
like,
it's just like,
"What is going on?" And I
yeah.
wonder, did we see another timeline death of him?
Or maybe the killing itself is inevitable, but just the way it's happened
Happened, yeah,
it can vary, but
yeah. And I
either
wonder,
way.
is Julie going back in time trying to change stuff, and that's why that happened?
Yeah, and then what was up with Ethan in the woods?
I don't know. He said, "I'm going on my own."
But was that man in yellow suit or was that a figure of his imagination?
Oh, his dad? I think that was
Yeah.
really his dad.
No, couldn't have been.
I think it was. I think he was just like a spirit, because he said
Okay,
that he was
that's
trying
what
to
I'm
look for
saying,
his
figure of imagination.
maybe that little boy, he's special.
Yes. Oh, so you think Ethan might have his own powers?
He might be able to contact the dead or something, I don't know, just because remember he was hearing his little brother who passed away's voice.
He was. He
Mm-mm,
definitely was.
too much. I would've said, "He can't stay near beside me because I don't need no spirits. I need the Holy Spirit and Jesus. Other than that, mm-mm."
Nobody else is invited. Nope.
Nope, and that what do you think about the blonde hair cop lady?
Getting on my damn nerves.
I want her dead.
Wasting gas.
Oh, they lost their ambulance because of
Yeah,
her.
exactly. Had to flatten all the tires because she was wilding out, kept circling the town, just determined
Put her in that
that she
little
was gonna get
thing.
out, but no.
Put her in the middle of the street and let those things eat her at nighttime like they did that drunk man.
What drunk man?
Remember season 1 when that man was drunk?
My gosh, I remember. He was going to the diner every night getting drunk.
Yeah, get off a hooch.
Yeah, off that hooch. But
Too
overall,
much.
I think it's kinda like it's just moving slow a little bit. But
Yeah.
me, also an impatient person, but I know it's only the 2nd episode, but I'm like, I want action. Like, I
I
want
wanna know what happens. I wanna somebody had, like I think what's keeping me interested in this is that the little rumor not the rumors, but, like, watching after shows and other what's it called? Not speculations, but,
conspiracy theory.
conspiracy theories, because they were saying, like, Julie is the one that gave Boyd that little rock or whatever they hang up on the wall
Oh, the
so those monsters.
talisman,
Yeah, so she's the one that gave him that one
Mhm.
time, and I was like, I wanna see if that happens."
Lord Jesus. Well, I'm still tuned in.
Same here.
I don't plan on not watching it, so I'll just have to sit my patient ass on that
Yes.
couch every Sunday at 9 o'clock and wait.
9 o'clock, baby. I
No,
watch it
for real,
at
till 9 o'clock.
No, it doesn't.
What time?
I watch it at 9 in the morning. No, I watched it I think it was like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, either 8 or 7 o'clock.
Oh, I thought it comes on every week at 9.
It probably does, but on where do you watch it?
On MGM Plus. Where do you watch it?
MGM Plus, but through Amazon.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be different.
Yeah, I just know your sibling came downstairs, it's like, "Wait a minute, what are you doing up?" "I've been up since 6."
Like an old man.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's get into episode 3 of Euphoria. What are our thoughts?
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Same. I'm so glad
It's
we're on
like,
the
okay,
same page with
it's
that. I'm like,
back.
okay,
It's
it's
back.
back. Like, loved episode 3. It definitely gave me previous season vibes as far as like
I feel like they turned it up a notch.
they are.
It's just like, okay, in a good way.
What do we think about Cassie and Nate's wedding? It was hilarious.
Hey, Nate,
For a mob to come and interrupt a mob boss to come and
to tap you on the
interrupt
shoulder and
your
say, "Oh, look at
wedding.
all these roses,
Yeah.
all these flowers." Nate, you is a scammer. What was that?
Me blowing my breath.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say nothing smart. You already out on bail. I still don't know how you got out on bail.
'Cause I'm me, ho.
Not after you tried to pow people. I saw that little White House Correspondents' Dinner that you were at.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll talk about offline.
Exactly. Back to Euphoria.
Yes. I just thought it was wild. Did you see the end part when Cassie was crying because she got her nose cracked?
Yeah, and Nate got his toe cut off.
That's what it was. I saw that. I said, we skip it. I can't
Highlight
watch
of
no
the
more.
whole episode.
That was too. Can we reverse back a little bit? Jules and her sugar baby era.
Child, as I was watching that, I was like, you know what, Jules?
When he wrapped her up.
I'm not 100%. Now, the wrap up part is crazy, but I'm not 100% mad at her. Just from her past story and everything that she's been through, like, she's obviously okay with selling herself. So,
I mean, no offense, you see, that house is nice.
Exactly.
That little penthouse
is nice. She can be in there and do her art, and that nigga only come mess with her once a week.
Can it be once a month? Because if I'm getting wrapped up in saran wrap,
I wouldn't shoot. If that man was providing you a lifestyle, you better wrap yourself in that saran wrap once a week.
Maybe, you know what?
Until
I get enough money, say I'm done. I can't do this no more.
Whatever. However long you need.
When's those weekly payments coming in? Mm-hmm. So I make sure I get that last payment. Be like, I'm done.
I was like, I keep saying thoroughly, but I really liked all of the
stories
dresses that Jules,
those dresses were wow.
Jules and Maddie at the wedding, those dresses were tea. Definitely not wedding appropriate.
No, that's what I mean. I was like, oh my God. I could see them like on a runway, or if you go into like a fashion show or something, or an event. I was like, you know what? I guess they said, we're out to style. What do you think about Maddie at the wedding?
Think that she really probably shouldn't have been there, but yes. I mean, she has to keep up a I'm so happy for you persona appearance, because she is about to Maddie and they are already ruining their own marriage, but Maddie's about to Cassie and Nate are already ruining their own marriage, but now Maddie's about to just stick her foot in it and make it even worse, and I
think Maddie, I wish she could have saw what happened, because, ma'am, even though you live in that place, made it out. I mean, that could have been you and Nate.
I also think Maddie has her own, vendetta as to why she wants to help Cassie,
Oh, yeah, I think so, too.
Because she had that opportunity with the OnlyFans model, and she kind of blew it because of her agency. So now Maddie is her second.
I would be pissed. But then again, you know what? She should have just believed in herself. And I know sometimes that's a little bit difficult. Too. I would have said, you know what? We about to run the coin.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Rue is making her way up with Alamo, but I feel like she's about to do some shiesty shit and fuck it all up for herself.
That sounds about like Rue.
Does. So yeah, I am.
Her character is I don't care for her. Cassie than her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't care about Cassie's character. I want her dead, then Rue.
Goodbye. Now we're all the way to just death.
I'm just like, it's time for Rue. If you can't get your shit together, it's time for you to go along, little lady. Go along. Cassie, it's been time for you to get. I can't say that person's name. It's time for you to get pow pow.
You trying to kill everybody else?
Yeah. But I don't like Cassie. Never did. Never will.
Yeah, nah. Definitely not a girl's girl, but
not at all.
We'll have to tune in next week to see.
I just hope that it keeps on getting better.
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it so far.
And I was gonna say it didn't help. I forgot that it came on yesterday.
What you mean?
I forgot that Euphoria came on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So I was in the office. I was like, oh shit, let me turn this on real quick so I can get some notes.
Let's hurry it up.
Yep, same thing I did with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Was watching it while I was driving home.
Real quick. All right, let's hop into Sports After Dark. We do have somebody on the docket this week.
Yes,
shout out to Chrisean. You know what? Shout out to
She's a pretty girl.
Rock. Thank you. Well, I appreciate the compliment then. Shout out to Chrisean Rock, y'all. She just won her first boxing match, and to me, it looked like she did pretty good. She was
they said that it was kind of staged, and I was like,
People were saying that, but how so?
I don't know, because they said they could have picked somebody stronger. I think she did work out for that, and she was.
Yeah, Chrisean had to lose like 10 to 15 pounds just to be in that.
And you could tell.
Weight. Yeah,
but not in a bad way.
Exactly, she looks great. So I don't know. Could have been staged. What boxing match isn't staged at this point, though?
Make her fight
Male
Clarissa.
Or female. That's not going to happen no time soon.
Why not?
They're in different weight classes.
And she can gain that weight.
Chrisean don't want that work with Clarissa right now. She's just a pup. She needs to work her way up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Clarissa got them hands. How about you get in the ring with Clarissa?
Hell no.
Exactly.
I know what I can do.
I'm just here to just in that field, in that ring with Clarissa.
I'm not fighting a woman. That's one. I don't fight women. So why don't you get your ass in the field and fight her?
Absolutely the hell not.
Okay.
Well, shout out to Chrisean.
Yes, good job, Chrisean. Hopefully, I really hope she's really trying to change her life.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope she continues to, her boxing career and
all that other stuff.
Hopefully the fame doesn't get to her head and she starts to spiral all over again. Just stay grounded, Chrisean. Stay humble and just take care of your son the best you can, child. Without saying too much. Exactly. You just sit over there and don't say nothing else about Chrisean Jr.
Ribbit.
You go to hell.
I'll see you there.
Well, neighbors. Y'all know I don't like to gossip, but if the tea spills onto my porch, I'm definitely picking up the cup. Now, MJ and Chanel are about to get into some things, so it's time for Rumor Has It, the part of the show where the streets are talking, the blogs are typing, and the group chats are messy. Now remember, everything we discuss is alleged, but baby, the rumors, they loud tonight.
Well, let's see what rumors are in these streets.
So today's Rumor Has It, I found some stuff about Real Housewives of Potomac.
What is it given?
So it's given that Giselle and Wendy are no longer friends. But are we surprised? A report saying that Giselle no longer follows Wendy on X or any other social media sites. I should say Instagram mainly, but it's like, are we surprised? Robin's back. She has her Green Eye Bandit.
Back
Wendy.
by her side, so now she's back to being even faker.
Yeah. I was also going to say Monique kind of teased that she'll be back and returning as a friend of with Robin. And also they named somebody else.
Robin?
Yeah, Robin's a friend of the show.
No. Monique is returning with Robin.
Yeah.
Is that how you
thought Robin was eating the box?
Yeah. What?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't call her Dickin' Down Robin for no reason.
God,
or Robin Dickin' Down Dixon. She don't got the last name Dixon for no reason. Dixon. Huh?
Full of dick, huh?
Or she has one. Let me stop. Because one day we might meet these people and they be like, I heard what you said.
Exactly. I was waiting on you at the door.
I'm just like, you need to figure out where your man is. Don't worry about me.
Well, next on the docket.
I wasn't done. I was going to say, also they had somebody else.
Took out of me.
Sorry, because I just stopped. Because it's like, they said that also there's a new girl named Courtney, somebody else. I forgot.
Courtney Ajinica?
Yeah. And she will be joining as a housewife. They said that she was, who was she? She planned Cynthia Bailey's COVID wedding, and also saying it's
Which
also
wedding?
The COVID wedding.
Oh, with
Mike, I think.
Yeah, not
the light skinned man.
My bad.
And then the word on the street is that she's going against Ashley Darby, and they're feuding really bad. And they also said alleging that she's called Ashley a pedophile.
I mean, but we knew that though.
I don't think she's a pedophile. I just think that she's a sex offender.
Isn't that the same thing?
You can be a sex offender and SA grown-ups. I don't think she likes. I mean, granted, Sharice's son is younger than her, but I don't see her going after children.
Got you. Yeah, I don't see her going after children either. I think that, she does have a lot of partners.
Yeah, and a big-ass forehead. And her mom got that ugly-ass wig.
Please, no, not the mama. Don't.
And her mom was willing to give up money for some dick underneath a bridge. We'll never forget that. Sheila, you should feel ashamed of yourself.
Out like that.
She shouldn't have, but she should feel ashamed of herself. You trying to get dicked down by somebody who lives in a tent. The fuck is wrong with you?
A goddamn tent.
I'm glad we 20 minutes in when I'm cursing. Anyway, let's go on to the biggest story here.
No, for real. This is why I'm like, let's hurry up and get to this shit right here.
Meg and Clay.
my gosh. No. I'm sorry. So I changed Megan Clay to Kitchen Table Talk because
Okay,
it
because
was
it's no longer
started in
rumor.
Rumor Has It. It's no longer a rumor. I mean, we can go ahead and just talk about that.
No. Just so that's the first one. Yeah, we can wait to that one because we can talk about Nicki Minaj and her sex offender husband.
Yeah, so allegedly, Nicki Minaj and her sex offender husband have allegedly separated following a recent change of home address on Kenneth Petty's profile on his sex offender registry. This comes after a rumor broke out that Kenneth Petty cheated on her and got another woman pregnant. You know, Nicki Minaj might be joining the single mothers. Yeah,
single mothers club after she made fun of them. I mean, are we shocked? No.
Nope.
Do I wish her the best?
Now?
No.
He's back in Jamaica, New
Who?
York. I was looking at the current address. You see the
Oh, yeah.
and it looked like he living in this little shack house.
From a mansion to
Mm.
a nice house.
Not surprised, but that's juicy as hell. Nicki Minaj, come to the front. Come to the front.
Well,
honey.
she should have been at the White House.
You talk so much shit about every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, yeah, you was screaming, my man from the mountaintops.
And he was beating cheeks.
I'm going to need you to be serious this episode.
He was. He got another lady.
Why beating cheeks?
Is that what they say? Is that what the young folks say? He was shooting up the club. Something.
There you go.
I mean, it could have been both.
Obviously, it was both.
He said he found him something.
Well, Nicki,
I guess he couldn't have taken no MAGA.
I don't feel bad for you, Nicki, but yeah. On to bigger news. Megan and Clay.
I'm trying to see what somebody's eating.
Who's making chicken strips?
You heard that from all the way over there?
Yes.
The IT guy. I don't say yesterday. I was going to say on Saturday I came in the house and it smelled like fish.
Good type of fish or bad type of fish?
Fish. But hip-hop fish. Chicken fish. Yeah, hip-hop. What was it? The hip-hop chicken.
You over there getting sidetracked.
Yeah, okay, sorry. So let's talk about another big thing.
Table talk. MJ, what are we doing today?
Yeah, because we said it wasn't about to be a long episode. Here I am just going off.
Just
Yeah. So Megan and Clay. So Megan came on Beyonce's internet and told everybody that she is no longer with that thumb-looking nigga, and that
he says specifically cheating, had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all the horrible mood swings and the treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you want to be monogamous. I said monogamous.
I was about to say, can you repeat that word again? Because I don't know what monogamous
I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. I just feel sad for Megan because, like, I mean, people be saying she's a bitch, so maybe this is her karma in a way. I don't know, but from the outside,
I'm sorry,
she already.
Her karma already hit.
You said what?
If she was a bitch, then her karma already hit. This is not her karma. I feel like she's a nice, sweet girl, and you know what? That dumb person, fuck him.
Yeah.
He reminds me of the Green Monster.
He wasn't even her vibe anyways.
How does he keep getting these women? Maybe because he's a basketball player.
That's exactly what it is.
I saw other things where it's been previously reported that he's always been cheating on his girlfriends. Like, did you know he cheated on Coco Jones?
He used to date Coco Jones?
I didn't know that, yeah.
Oh my God.
And then, like, as an actress named Lori Harrier, I forget, I'm not sure if I pronounced her last name right, but I know she played in Spider-Man in another movie. And I was like, the roster that you have, Clay,
is impeccable, and you found all of them. Well, that's his loss, honestly. I just feel bad for Megan because
she was cooking in that house. I'm sorry, cooking Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
And then they buy a house together?
What'd you say?
Didn't they buy a house together?
I think they were thinking about buying a house together, or probably was in the process, but I guess that's not happening anymore. Sorry, Meg. Sending you love. Fuck you, Clay. On to the next.
Eternity.
Khloe Kardashian announces her new show, The Girls, and part of me is interested in watching.
I said she can keep that show.
Okay.
I don't want to see white women, those two twins that haven't done anything else since Roll Bounce. They can go.
Well, if it's on a platform that I already pay for, then I'll give it a try. But if they want me to download or pay for anything else, hell.
I'm not supporting that. Trump supporting.
It's just nostalgic. It just gives me back
gives you Shrek.
It gives me back to when I used to watch
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Even though I used to like her show with her and Lamar Odom.
Don't act like you didn't fucking watch no type of Kardashian.
Give me 2 ogres, maiden.
Not the 2 ogres.
Yeah. She an ogre, he ogre. Both Shreks.
Well, I'll let you take the next topic on the docket.
Did you read the article
today? No.
Okay, so Tavy, from Baddies.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding, aka Trick Daddy.
Oh my God.
So it's really Trick Daddy. He was on. He said he can't date any woman over 36. So in a recent interview, the knuckle dragging ugly nigga named Trick Daddy had the nerve to say, "This is what he said. Just listen. Yeah, I'm tired of them bitches. The older you get, the more serious you want to get out. What did he say? The more serious you want to get out of life, and your seriousness does not involve me and doesn't involve men." He continued to say, "I'm tired of women bragging about their credit scores and their LLCs and all that other shit. I own my own business. You own your own business. But," let me scroll down, so I'm sorry, y'all. "But your business ain't making no money. For a woman my age, we're getting older. Let's start respecting and loving each other on each other. Stop making it all about you. All these fucking rules, lower your fucking standards." And then he's going to say, "I want me a little nice young tender something that's going to appreciate me, that's going to tell me I smell good. It's going to tell me that like my shoes something," he said. Or something sometimes.
The audacity of his ugly ass.
He looked like he smelled like shit.
And he talking about he's tired of hearing about credit scores and LLC.
He said he want him a nice little
I know
young
that's
tender
not something he understands, but
he looked like he got jaundice.
Literally, he looked like he got a lot going on.
It looks like he is.
Up, but I literally cannot even repeat.
I'm sorry. He looks like he about to get his. Have you ever seen Soul Food?
Yes.
With the
what?
With the grandma had her.
No. Goodbye.
He looks like he is one diagnosis for getting that leg chopped off.
All right, y'all. Well, let's wrap it up. We'll see y'all next week. Because.
But he goes on.
What does he say?
He says it's not all about you, and I think older women just got it fucked up to the point where you're doing all this little girl shit, but you're still acting like an old ass witch.
He just sounds fucking bitter.
Yes, I'm like the delusion.
Who the fuck hurt him?
But I'm like, he's not the only person that thinks this, and it's like the delusion that these people have.
And I mean, unfortunately, older women do get a certain stigma about being seasoned or whatever. But like, nigga, you acting like you 36.
Nigga, you acting like you ain't ugly.
Nigga, you probably pushing 60 at this point.
And no,
you're ugly as fuck. You don't look like the Trick Daddy from the 90s.
He looks like a pile of shit.
Exactly, literally, like that.
And
little
I see those yellow eyes,
moon face, like just an ugly ass nigga. Bye,
I can't breathe.
I'm dead at the fact that you put the title as Tabby.
I mean, they twins.
I really thought you was going to say something about Tabby.
No. That's what I said. Did you read the article?
Nope, sure didn't.
You saw Tabby say, "I'm not about to entertain that lady."
Exactly. So you got my ass. Next on the docket, y'all. Unfortunately, Chris Brown has welcomed his 4th baby with his 4th baby mama.
Why did you say unfortunately?
Because why does he keep having all these kids?
Because this is what type of man that you fantasize about.
I don't fantasize about him.
Chris Brown.
I am a fan of him and have been since a teenager, but I don't fantasize about his ass. He don't even like girls like me. He likes Blasians. So, congrats to him and his new baby or whatever. Keep your dick in your pants. And these concert tickets is high as fuck. Because you want to add Usher Raymond and shit.
Are you done?
No. Because why the fuck are the tickets so fucking high?
He put on another.
I know. And that day is high too. I just looked a little bit before we started.
Get out of here. One of my coworkers, she bought tickets in LA and it's cheaper there than it's here.
Right. But then how much is a flight to LA?
That might be worth it.
I'll think about it because I am trying to plan another trip for the summer. So we'll see.
Can you pay for me?
Sorry, no.
You balling over there?
I'm not balling.
I saw those new prices that you have on your website. I said, oh.
Okay, period.
I saw
Don't
those
even
bundles.
try
I
it.
said, "Oh," and I saw the
Period.
price. I said, "Damn, I'm in the
Period.
wrong market. I should have been doing that too."
Get with the winning team, ho. It's like, nah.
Hey, so my back can be hurting every day. I think the fuck not.
I can't get too cocky because I could end up like the next person on the docket. Kenya Moore got put out her salon, y'all, and they had all her shit on the front fucking lawn. How embarrassing is that? I was looking like, damn, I wish I would have picked up. I wish I was there. I would have picked up a salon chair or a dryer or something.
No, the police were there so people couldn't take it.
Damn.
I can't breathe.
That's
Because why would you say that?
embarrassing. Because as a hairstylist, like that's somebody's biggest fear. Like that's just not a good look.
So she could have stopped this. So what's going on is that
Yeah.
I think she was supposed to keep paying the man rent until it was settled in the court. And because she hadn't paid for February and March, the judge was like, evict her. And if you know this eviction was happening, you could have got your shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you decided not
But
to, and
knowing
that shit was
Kenya,
on
she
there.
was probably being stubborn and was
Yeah.
just like, "No, I'm not paying." So then that's
I mean,
the
so
real
she
act of that.
kind of she took to social media and said that she refused to pay the rent due to $80K worth of improvements that the owner has not paid back to her. And she also said that she recently filed a countersuit. So it is what it is, but
And that
to
does
me,
happen. As a salon owner, like, you still have to pay if you don't
thank you.
completely own the building, you're paying
Just pay the rent and then just ask it for the back end, like.
Yeah.
But you know what? To each which would never happen. I would, baby. That's so fucking
That's
embarrassing.
embarrassing. That happened to somebody in my apartment complex, and all their stuff was just in front of the building one morning. Baby strollers and high chairs and toys and clothes. I was like, let me see if
let me go shopping real quick. But no, do not take those people's stuff because karma will come back and get you.
Yeah, and it's also illegal.
Yeah.
So, damn Kenya girl, get that shit together.
Yeah. On to another housewife is Sidora versus RHOP Pittman.
What's going on with them now?
So June claims she previously submitted evidence to the court that allegedly shows Pittman abusing their son. So I'm confused about that. But in the filing, she says that there's a video which Ralph can be heard severely beating their child.
Oh my God.
She further alleges that Pittman admitted to the incident in 2024, but later denied it in a court hearing in March 2026.
I don't know what's going on, but this divorce just is uglier and uglier.
It does. And that's also going to say, according to a report from TMZ, the Real Housewife of Atlanta star alleges she gave half of her income to Ralph during their marriage, including money earned from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we already know that she's supposed to be out of that house. But she's saying that she does not have enough money to be out of that house. And then it's also saying that they're $25,000 behind in their mortgage, and Ralph is claiming that she's not paying for any of the bills, but she's giving 50% of her earning. Something's not something's not adding up.
It's not. I'm like, what is actually going on? Something's not right with you guys' finance.
But then it makes sense why he was making so much money.
Yeah.
And then it also makes sense why she was only making $12K. Because if money is going to him, then yeah.
Yep.
So
and it's actually, if I was Drew, I would be embarrassed as fuck. Every little detail is being publicized about this nasty divorce.
I would too.
So, but I also feel bad for their kids too.
I do too. Especially, I feel bad for the oldest because I know he could see this. Yeah. And I know people in his school are talking about that.
Exactly.
But then again, I was going to say Ralph, was never Team Ralph.
No, never.
Even though I know Drew is a liar.
Yeah. I hope all this comes to an end soon.
Yes.
On to the next. Cocaine Bear versus
Chanel
Lemon
Styles.
Pepper. You know what?
I heard you.
Cocaine Bear versus Lemon Pepper, y'all. Joseline is making crazy allegations that I'm not surprised about against Lemmy, but other people have also made allegations as well about him being abusive and putting hits out on people and basically withholding funds from Joseline, and Joseline just feels like he is taking advantage of the fact that she's pregnant to, try to sabotage her new network. And she's basically fearing for her life as well. Like, she got on live in tears saying, that she doesn't.
He keeps trying to threaten me and my unaliving her baby. Why are you laughing about that? That's not
hell.
Let me you is a demon. You is a devil.
You beat Scotty. You beat
Janine.
Ari.
She said, not in this house.
Not her doing all that barking.
It's about his 2 niggas in hats. She said, "Not today."
I'm gonna have to clip this out until she's finished barking.
But no, so she was saying that it was because she took a picture with the now that's TV CEO and they had some type of beef. But Lemuel was like, "No, this is not it. You breached your contract." Basically,
by creating another network.
That, and then also having a show similar to a show that's on Zeus.
It's like a male version of Joseline's Cabaret.
No, I think it's a new show that they're having, like Get 'Em Girls or something like that.
Oh, something else other than that male version.
So that was one of the things. And then also her nasty comments towards him. And this didn't start until she didn't go online until she didn't receive her paycheck. And now she's screaming that he's trying to withhold that paycheck. And it's like, you breach your contract. We're cool with you doing this, but
things properly, then you
but
can't
then again,
be mad. But if he's making threats, which he has a lot of allegations of being abusive.
She's not the first person that said that.
Yeah, so I think it's just definitely two separate issues.
But then again, I guess my problem was like, here you are saying that he's a demon, he's a devil, but you were playing with him this whole time until your checks stop coming in. Now all of a sudden you want to speak out.
Yeah, unfortunately that just comes with making a deal with the devil. Like,
this is what you signed up for this.
Yep.
You just didn't think that was going to be touched. It wasn't going to touch you. Now it has.
Exactly.
And then now you saying you beating up girls too. Your husband beat up Amber. Let's not forget that.
Yikes.
And I wasn't even watching that. I found out. I was like, what is going on? And then you had some wrestling match trying to beat the other Lex. So it's like, man, be quiet.
You right about that. Well, I'm ready to see this through. I hope they continue to put their business on the internet, and I'm ready for surviving Lemmy Plummer.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah,
but I kind of want Scotty and Janisha to be on there too. So I want to hear their story.
They're never gonna speak against that man. He probably has all types of NDAs that he has them sign. And
but Janisha said that he's never beat her, and so does Scotty.
I mean, they could be lying though.
Yeah, everybody likes to lie.
Exactly. So now that we're on the topic of Zeus, as we always are every week, let's hop into Reality TV Roundup.
Yes, Bad Boys, Dominican Republic.
I did see the trailer. It looked like a lot of hands were being thrown.
A lot of hands. It was a whole lot. Hands, feet, black eyes.
Same with Baddies Gone Wild.
Yes. Look, we'll decide if we talk about them or not. Well, I was going to say Baddies is going away.
Yeah, it is. So we can decide whether we want to kind of give our thoughts on both or at the same time.
We can do it on both.
And it doesn't have to be an every week thing because we'll see what these episodes are giving.
Yeah. But I was going to say, we really won't have that much for reality TV.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
But we got Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And we're also prepping for Love Island.
You are correct. So if we do Bad Boys and Baddies Gone Wild, as soon as Love Island comes on, it's gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into Baddies USA. I thought it was a mess. I didn't even post anything on our TikTok about the review. I didn't care.
I really don't think part 3 is worth talking about that much because it was fucking irritating. And
I thought it was funny that Tommy was running around. They tried to get Lex.
Yeah, and
Lex tried to get her.
They get beat up a little bit, Tommy.
And Cole Killer did mink her.
Yeah, she did. It was a lot of sneaking and a lot of just drunk activity.
I was going to say, the one thing I do want to talk about is when Summer came out.
Oh, God.
How she beat Rolly.
God, I think
she beat Rolly
on a bad day. I think Rolly's scared of her arms busting back.
I was going to say she had something over it. It looked like, have you ever seen like when they had those big, like a turkey leg?
Bye.
That's what it looked like. And those little meat bags, that's what it looked like. But it was just like a little Band-Aid. I was like, y'all need a bigger Band-Aid for that.
How about she need to go home and sit the fuck down? But the crowd went wild when Summer came in.
I went wild when Summer came in because that's the best part of the reunion. Because honestly, this reunion sucked.
Hey, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. On my mama, hoe.
She said, Rolly, seriously, I got something to tell you.
You fat bitch. Like, damn. My God.
But I will say, Zeus for chapter 2, even though I know it's filming, but which y'all need to take in consideration. I understand that this is a fighting show, but y'all really need to get some girls with some personality because it can't just be about fighting.
Yeah,
you have to have
more of a storyline too.
Yeah, but they don't have that. Their
'Cause
storyline
all
is
the only
fighting.
storyline they have is, like, going on these shows and,
And I already know that season 2 is gonna be pissing me off because I
Yeah.
know Lex is gonna try to do the most. She's gonna try to fight Fauna because of the little bear mason thing because you
Mhm.
remember in what was it? Africa when Fauna beat Lex for that one time, she said that Mace was on it, so they're gonna bring that storyline back. Nobody cares about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And no offense, Lex, you's a big woman. Look, you gotta use weapons. It is what it is.
You don't nobody be trying to exert all their energy on your big ass.
You got long ass arms, long feet. No, not long feet, long legs.
It's not fair.
You like one of those little things that you see outside car dealerships. I ain't got time for that. And you look like you hit hard.
She probably
Mm-mm.
do.
Get on that court, girl.
Okay. On to the next. Let's talk about Housewives of Atlanta this week. Honestly, it was a little underwhelming as well.
It was. You know who I kinda like now?
Who?
Pinky.
Angela? Oh, yeah, I've always liked Pinky.
I didn't.
I
'Cause
love
I'm
how
sorry,
transparent she
when I
is.
find out people follow that man in office,
Oh,
it
she's a
gives me the
public
ick.
figure?
I don't know, she just follows, but anything associated with him gives me the ick.
Yeah, that would probably be my only red flag about Pinky. I do enjoy seeing her transparency throughout just the highs and
Yeah,
lows of being a business owner, and the scene at the end with her,
with her
finally telling
husband.
her husband was
He
definitely
said, "I'll give you that 5,000,000."
baby,
Baby,
that's a
take
black
that five
king right
million.
there. That's a black king right
Yeah,
there.
Imma say 10 toes down with you. I was like,
I
"Pinky,
love
you got
that.
you a real one."
Yeah, because you don't hear that very often, like, I
Because he
did
could have
love
said, "Oh,
that.
well, you out SOL."
Yeah,
And then she didn't tell him? But
yeah.
do you think that I did like that little clip with Maury and said, "Make
Oh my
Pinky."
god, that was messy.
That was funny, though.
That was
But do you
funny,
think
that
that
was cute.
she eats meat?
I don't think that she does. I feel like she wasn't probably always a vegan,
I
but,
don't
I
think same
mean,
here. I think she might have a little
she might sneak a little chicken.
yeah, but that's that lady's business. Y'all saying that she eating meat. Thank you. If I want me a piece of rib, I won't eat me a piece of rib.
Exactly.
If I want some fried chicken, I'm gonna eat me some fried chicken, but guess what? I'm
Exactly.
vegan.
Vegan hoe, don't worry about it. It's good for the nourishment.
Yeah, I skipped Shamia's part. Portia was okay. Angela and her
See that
Fangelas,
beard Dennis had on? That should he need a burn.
that's I said, "You is old."
Yeah, you is old and decrepit.
I saw all that gray. I said, "Oh my god."
Yeah, so did anything else important happen that episode?
I know Drew was not in this episode.
Good, needed a break from her. Tired of hearing about her.
I think that was mainly it.
Okay, well, there's
On
always next week.
Yes, it is.
On to Beyond the Villa, and moment of transparency, I did not watch episode 4.
And that's the one I wanted to talk
Well,
about.
I'll let you lead the conversation and you tell me
Okay, let's
what's
start with
given.
so I have it broken down by characters. Clark, I am enjoying her storyline.
Yeah, I did. I think I might have was 4 when her and Taylor sat down and talked?
About how she went. I think that might be 3.
Okay, yeah, but to piggyback off what you're saying, I do enjoy seeing Clark's character development and
Yeah, I
just
like
seeing
seeing
more of her personality
same
post-Villa.
here. I like seeing her cheerleading thing, that was nice, and then her conversation with Taylor about her wanting to live in LA, and he was like, "I kinda want to live where
And
I can have
people
a
were
land."
bashing Taylor for about,
Good.
like no, listen, they were bashing Taylor for, like, I guess they thought they were coming off controlling, but I did read some comments that they were like, "Why are we mad at Taylor?" Like, he was literally just asking her, "Does she have a plan?" And it didn't really seem like she had much of a plan. So I
And
think he was
let her
more
be a
so
free
looking
Black
out for
queen.
her best interest in a way, which is what a lot of people need to appreciate out of their partners, like, just asking real logical questions, especially if this is somebody you plan on spending the rest of your life with.
Thank you, Art, 'cause that's how I feel.
Okay.
Taylor, he needs to heal his leg. What let Clark do Clark.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
Make
it's
no
more
money
no offense.
funding this
So
lifestyle.
so I don't think that she's gonna she's gonna go up to LA and not have some type of backup. I feel like there's a whole lot of what's the thing? Revenue, like marketing, sponsorships and that kind of stuff.
Yes, there is, but does she have those? We don't know, but does she have those things lined up?
But I believe that Clark is a smart girl, that she's just not going to go to LA. And I think she wants to go to LA now because this is where they're filming. They're not going to keep filming at Taylor's ranch.
Yeah. Now that I don't agree with. Definitely don't.
I'm going here to get money.
End up in Oklahoma, but she does need to have a plan.
And who wants to live in fucking Oklahoma?
I genuinely think he would be supportive of her plan.
I think so too, but I just, I don't care for that.
So all Taylor hate aside.
Y'all, this damn dog.
Yeah, she's sorry, y'all. Crazy, but we about to be done in a minute.
I was gonna say Brian and Amaya. I didn't like that he had all this time to apologize to this girl, but he's gonna wait till the camera start rolling to text and then apologize. Fuck him and fuck Amaya. I really don't care for Amaya.
I still enjoy Amaya somewhat, not as much as I did when she was in the villa.
She seems like a mean girl.
A little bit, yeah.
I was gonna say, if you watched the episode, let's go to Chris and Coco. Was that when they were on a date?
I think that was probably after their date, 3 and 4.
No, I think they went on a date. They went on a date.
Yeah, they went on a dinner date, but that was
that was episode 3.
Oh, I thought that was that was 2.
That was 3.
Okay,
that was 3. Because I remember you were watching that when you would get retwisting my hair.
Okay, got you.
I think it's kind of production.
Yeah,
production is kind of pushing together. But let's talk about the real thing. Charlie, Hannah, Amaya, Bella.
And what was going on with that? Was that episode 4?
Yeah, this is episode 4. So Charlie comes into play. Hannah is kind of mad at him. And if y'all don't know who Hannah is, she's the one who, I call her AKA Miss Spit to start, because she was spitting on her cooch to get it wet.
Yeah, she did.
So she's mad at Charlie because he had a interview with somebody. And the interview was basically about his journey to Love Island and his relationship with Hannah. She's mad about that. And then she kind of downplays their relationships like, okay, me and Charlie were only there for like 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like to me, when it comes to Love Island, yeah, it's 5 days, but y'all don't know what time
Love Island time, it's like...
That's totally different. Y'all in your own little bubble. So, ma'am, stop.
Have a seat. Hannah is embarrassing herself.
She is. And to me, she keeps trying to rewrite the narrative. And like, so they have like this little group, what was it? Trip to, I forgot where it was. And it's kind of for like TJ's birthday. And then they were all sitting around the table. And then Hannah was like, well, I want to bring something up so it won't be awkward. Charlie, why did you do this? Why did you do this podcast and just talked about me? And it's just like, Hannah, what's not clicking? You were the only person that he was with. So if they're asking questions, he's going to
storyline.
Thank you. Like,
of course, he has to answer questions about.
Thank you. You had him and Pepe.
His response.
Thank you. And so, honestly, Charlie was not playing with any of them. He came with receipts. Good. He clocked Hannah's behavior. He was like, "You're the only one I was with," and it was during the interview. It was basically talking about my journey at Love Island. Even Coco was like, he's probably talking about this because you were the only person that he had formed a relationship with.
Right. And maybe part of it was genuine for him. Like,
yeah, I think it was. I mean, even Mr. Beans and Toast, he's okay. But so then she tries to call him out and say, hey, well, Austin also had comments about me and he wasn't really nice about that. Charlie was like, that's Austin, and Austin's one of my friends.
Austin bring his crackhead ass in.
Next week. Okay. But we'll talk about that. But why you would say crackhead?
I just want to know.
But Charlie was like, Austin's my friend, and he's doing the same thing that you do with Iris. And Pepe had nothing to say. Then Iris dumbass tried to jump in. Well, you were trying to talk about me and TJ, and TJ tried to jump in and say, you said I was childish. And Charlie was like, oh, yeah, I was only saying that he was probably childish because Pepe and Iris thought your TikToks were cringy. And Iris tried to start saying, I don't remember that. No, ma'am. Exactly. You got caught up. And it's like, oh, shit. And so Hannah starts crying and leaves. And it's just like, what the hell? And then, like, she didn't like that Bella was trying to kind of calm the situation down. She was trying to say this is probably where Charlie was coming from.
Bella's so pointless to me. Sweet girl, but I think she's pointless.
Yeah. So this is the thing that I picked up. It's like a divide. It's like Iris, Hannah, and Amaya.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Bella, Coco, and Grayson. And they were just basically like, for TJ's birthday party, they were like, okay, you see everybody together, and here we are, kind of like the misfits. Like, they're trying to exclude them from the group. And I think it's just like, I don't like when people, even though I don't really care for Coco, Grayson, I really don't.
People are purposely excluded from things.
Yeah. And I was going to say, like, in the episode, Maya was talking about Bella trying to be on Brian's side. And it's like, I don't think she's trying to be on Brian's side. I think Bella kind of says she's like here for everybody getting along. So she tries to see the best in everybody. And all she was trying to do with Maya was just like, hey, just listen to him. And it could have been like the producers telling her that too.
Yeah.
But it's just coming off as like, Hannah, you was a mean girl. You was a crash out.
Literally crash out. Heavy on the crash out part.
Thank you. And I guess what pissed me off about Hannah, this is all over the place, but what pissed me off about Hannah is like, you had all this energy for Pepe in episode 2. And then episode 4, you're crying because people are trying to tell you like, hey, it's not that serious or you're wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, girl, get your white ass on. Excuse me, y'all.
Have a seat.
Yeah, the white tears. Fuck them and those white tears. But yeah, I was going to say episode 4 was better than episode 3.
Okay, so I would just go back and finish episode 4 because episode 3 kind of just made me not care to watch episode 4.
Oh, no, I understand that because I had to. So if I didn't watch a TikTok video, and then if I didn't have anything to do on Saturday, I was like, okay, I have time to watch this. But 2 episodes a week, that's too much.
Yeah. I mean, it's very thoughtful, but yeah.
I wonder if they're preparing us for Love Island.
They might be. They might be.
I heard it's supposed to be coming back in June. So if that's coming, we have 4 weeks.
Absolutely.
Get ready, y'all.
Y'all ready? I am.
I don't know. I am. Honestly, I want to see who the people are, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Because season 7, y'all suck. These are, like, to me, these are the rejects.
Stop.
It is. Who is there that you really want to see?
On Beyond the Villa, or?
Yes.
None of them.
That's why I call them the rejects.
Yeah, no.
You don't have no Alandria. You don't have no Nick. Even with Ace and Shelly, even though I don't like either one.
But you guys don't have the popular kids.
And you don't even have Huda.
Yeah, hell.
Honda.
Nah, good off her.
Honda Civic.
Good off for her.
But she kind of would have brought some kind of drama.
Yeah, she definitely would have. But no, I'm not even going to support that.
It's like y'all pick, instead of getting the A-listers, y'all got the D-listers.
The D-listers, yep.
Oh, shit, let's just find anybody.
Throw them in there, shit.
Yeah, Grayson, why is she there?
Point.
I was going to say I like Grayson, but why is she there? Because she's better than Hannah. Hannah is just, I wonder, she was like, I didn't have that much time, so let me get all the time. Ma'am, this is like your villain era.
Not liking it.
Not liking that at all.
Not demure.
Not at all.
All right, y'all. Well, that brings us to the end of this week's episode.
Yes.
Hope we got y'all through a car ride or a gym session or 2.
Yeah, gonna get me through a car ride when I listen to this.
Okay. Well, we will check back in with y'all next week.
I want to say y'all put some money on Chanel's books because we gotta get her out.
Out of what?
Jail.
You know what? Here you
go.
Here you go. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
And just like that, the tea is poured. The opinions are on the record, and the group chat is already typing. Before we step away, quick reminder, everything you heard today is allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, based on public information, personal opinions, and nosy observations. No facts were confirmed, no feelings were spared, and nobody should be calling a lawyer. You've been listening to the Anonymous Gossip Podcast, hosted by Chanel and MJ, where they speak with their chest, mind everybody's business anonymously, and where Ari never misses a detail. Tap follow on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Watch and subscribe on YouTube. Catch us on TikTok and Instagram. And stay caught up at anonymousgossippodcast.com. Until next time, mind your business. Or don't. Stay nosy. Stay anonymous.